Hello and welcome to the walkthrough for the Daily Telegraph Prize crossword on Saturday, the 19th of November, number 30,149. One across, intimidated, we drove criminal across America. It's going to mean intimidated, we drove criminal, though, anagram of that, across going around the letter A is going to give us overawed. Nine across, last team member, perhaps well in a football team or in a lot of sports teams, there's 11 players. So the last one might be the 11th, and I guess you can talk about the 11th hour being the last minute, so it's going to be 11th. 10 across, Old King at home, smile. At home, you're in. Old King, it would be George, Regina, or GR, and that gives us grin for a smile. 11 across, advice given by birth certificate. Well, a birth is a delivery, so what you might get in a package is a delivery note, a birth certificate, maybe. 13 across, enlivened by article I won on board. Going to mean enlivened. Article is Anne, and then I mated, it would be winning in chess on board. Gives us animated. 15 across, wandering around, word of hesitation. Hurried by square. So word of hesitation is If you hurried, you ran. Square, I think you can get a T square, can you? And if you're errant, you would be of a wandering nature, not staying on the true course. 16 across, alliance building, not quite, or building could be a block. Not quite, gives us block as in the Eastern Bloc. 17 across, happen it again to be somewhat more curious. In the words, it's going to be recur. 18 across, artillery in working port. Working, something is on. Artillery is normally RA for Royal Artillery. It's going to be Oran. I had to look this one up. It's a port in Algeria. I thought it might be Oban in Scotland for a bit, but it's not. 20 across, mountain castle maintenance. Mountain, you might be up. Mountain horse, and the castle is a keep, so upkeep for that one. 21 across, one or two girls that might have taste. We've had this one before. It's going to be Rose and Mary. Give us Rosemary. 23 across, station as Sid revised. Anagram of that for a thesis. It's going to be dissertation. 26 across, gloomy linesman sent back. Well, linesman, somebody's writing lines, could be a bard. And if you send that back, you get drab for gloomy. 27 across, harvest fruit to crop up again. If you could reap a pear, and if you write that down, it's reappear for crop up again. And the last one across, cure is found by worker for whom I had great affection. A worker is an ant, and if you dote on somebody, you have great affection. So I dote gives us antidote for the cure. Let's do the down. 2 down, pure lady loses £1. Pound we know in crosswords is often the letter L. And the lady's going to be Virginia, I think, loses the last I for 1. And then the letter L gives us virginal for pure. 3 down, type of storage facility with irregular entry. Storage on a computer, this is. You get ROM and RAM, random access memory, don't you? So it's random access. 4 down, notes contents of this small case. So you put banknotes in a wallet. 5 down, contents of cylinder viscous fluid. It's in the words again. It's going to be DERV, a type of fuel, isn't it? 6 down, listen twice to explanation of approval. It's going to be here. Straightforward on there. Keen about replacing motion, not second. Yeah, so this is going to mean keen. Replacing motion is going to be anagram of motion, but not second. Gives a mo, gives a second. So you get rid of mo, and that gives us into for I'm not very keen, I'm not very into it. 8 down, endanger that earn fluttering is going to be threaten. Anagram of that earn. Meaning endanger. And 12 down, was cautious after contract. If something contracts, it might narrow. Unable to accept, and cautious might be you're minded to do something, and narrow-minded, unable to accept other opinions. 14 down, just over 4 weeks. In this case, it's going to be December. It's a month. With all for gold. Gives us decor for furnishings. Didn't like this one. 16 down, restrict a railway line. So railway we know is RY. A railway is ARY at the end. Restrict should be bind, shouldn't it, rather than bound, the past tense. But it's going to be boundary for a boundary line. 17 down, press person with regard. So it's re, and then in the type of bit is going to be porter, gives us reporter for a press person. 19 across, turn up. So have your turn or your go. So it's go going the other way. Up in notorious surroundings. Now it's arrant, but I don't think that means notorious. But overbearing, I guess, is arrogant. So I'm pretty sure that one is arrogant. And then 22 down, put peg in instrument. If you put something, you might set it down. A peg can be a pin. Pin going in set gives us spin it, which is an old type of instrument. And 24 down, criticise, winning every trick, double meaning, a grand slam. You have a slam, you win everything. And if you criticise somebody, you might slam them. Drivers, touring ancient city, again. We had that last week, and we've got drivers of the AA. Going around gives us aura for an atmosphere. So a couple of flaky ones there, I thought. But we got there in the end. Keep on crossing. Have a great week. See you again soon.